Good afternoon. Welcome to the Muskogee Creek National Council Planning Session. Today is Tuesday, September 26, 2023. The time is 12:02 p.m. My name is Speaker William Lowe, and I call this meeting to order. At this time, I would like to ask Representative Mary Crawford for her invocation, please.
Dear Lord Jesus, I just thank you for another blessed day, Lord. I just thank you for allowing us all to come together here on this beautiful day to conduct this formation. I pray that you give us the guidance, the strength, the courage, and your wisdom, Lord, as we make our decisions. And I ask that you watch over all of us as we all go our separate ways after our meeting. In your most precious name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Middle Representative Crawford. Roll call, National Council Secretary Alicia Strobel.
Speaker William Lowe.
Here.
Galen Cloud.
Here.
Mary Crawford.
Here.
Joyce Steer.
Present.
Patrick Freeman, excused.
Here,
Good deal.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Sandra Golden. Present. Leonard Gouch.
Here.
Nelson Harjo.
Here.
Joseph Hicks.
Here.
Randall Hicks. Robert Huff. Excused. Anna Marshall. Excused. Charles McHenry.
Here.
Thomasine Yehola Osborne.
Present.
Daryl Proctor.
Here.
Mark Randolph.
Present.
We have 14 present, 0 absent, 2 excused.
We have 14 present, 0 absent, 2 excused, constitutes a quorum. Any business conducted this afternoon will be valid. Next item on the agenda, speakers report. I will forward all the National Council, my speakers report. I didn't have time to type it up. We were down in Wetumpka, should have done it yesterday, but didn't get an opportunity to. So I will send my speakers report after this meeting this afternoon. And second speakers report, second speaker Robert Huff is excused today. And now we will go on to the ex officio reports. And the ex officio reports. Alicia, can I see your list for those? I usually have it on. We have MNGE Representative Randall Hicks.
Hello, Speaker. MNGE met on September 6, 2023 and September 20, 2023. Reports were given by CEO Pat Crops, COO Andy Langston, and MNGE attorney Jan Tiger. Casino financials have been emailed to the full council. Next meeting date is October 4th, 2023, 6 p.m. to be held at the River Spirit Casino. Casinos are all doing well financially, and in the reports update were given as far as renovations and such to casinos. That concludes my report. Middle Speaker.
Outstanding. Thank you, Representative Hicks. We have MNB Representative Sandra Golden.
Thank you, Speaker. MNB had two special meetings this month to with perspective of economic development. And their next regular meeting is September the 28th at 5 p.m. Their air conditioning has gone out 2 times this summer. The latest was last week, and so they're happy that they're going to be receiving the reimbursement of the ARPA funds, and it came through BF&J committee. They also just received a $5 million contract, government contract from the Air Force for the Muskogee staffing solutions. And that is my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Golden. Usually we have the College of Muskogee Nation. Miss Anna Marshall is excused today. And we, again, pray for all the things going down in Holdenville and the cleanup down there. So I know Representative Marshall's down there doing that today. We have the Muskogee Loan Fund, Representative Mark Randolph.
Hello, Speaker. Muskogee Loan Fund met September 6th. And I'll give you some highlights. The Muskogee Fund will receive a Partner of the Year award from REI Oklahoma. We are set to be honored with this important award 2 weeks from now at our annual Dream Big Oklahoma at Fire Lake Grand Casino. Working on 3 approved commercial loans totaling just over $120,000. We also have over $562,000 in our pipeline. Staff and leadership are working through a few other key projects, including developing an electronic payment mechanism for clients, as well as developing a financial growth model to help plot our next 5 years of development. The Skokie Fund is developing a partnership with Native CDFI Network. It will be applying for a large grant from the EPA, specifically the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund CCIA program. If successful, the Muskogee Land Fund will receive $10 million lending dollars to fund clean energy projects. The Muskogee Loan Fund has successfully completed its longest running training series, most of 29 trainings that focused on honing critical skills for owning and operating a business. Trainings began November of 2022 and concluded last week in September of 2023. Our next scheduled meeting is October 4th.
Outstanding. Mado, Representative Randolph. We have One Fire, Representative Patrick Freeman.
Hello, Speaker. One Fire is, they're continuing with their exterior improvements at the Riverwalk. There's some equipment that's still has some lead times that we're waiting on. Both the audits will be complete by October 1. The One Fire audit and the property management audit will be complete by October 1. With that being said, the Debbie Severinsen will be bringing a disbursement check of over $300,000 to back to the nation. The next meeting will be October 17th. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate the ex officio reports. That concludes those for this meeting. On to the committee reports and announcements. We have Health, Education, and Welfare Chairperson, Representative Joyce Deere.
Hello, Speaker. The Health Education and Welfare Committee met on Wednesday, September the 20th at 2:00 p.m. And out of that committee, the following legislation came out with a few parts. NCA 23-103 and NCA 23-104. We have no other items for consideration. Our next scheduled meeting date is 2:00 p.m. on October the 11th, 2023. And we have no announcements.
Hello, Representative Deere. We have Land, Natural Resource, and Cultural Preservation Chairman, Representative Darrell Proctor.
Thanks, Speaker. Committee met on September 12, 2023, and had a committee with a due pass. We have TR 23-094, TR 23-095, and also NCA 23-075, 097, 098, 099, and 100. We have no other items for consideration. Next scheduled committee meeting would be October 10th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. No other announcements. Thank you, Speaker.
Hello, Representative Proctor. We have Business, Finance, and Justice Chairperson, Representative Thomasine Yohola Osborne.
Thank you, Speaker. The BFJ will be met on Thursday, September the 21st at 3 p.m. and the following meeting with the due pass. NCA 23-108, 109, 110, 111, and 112. We have referred legislation, NCA 23-075, 097, 100. We have no items for consideration, and the next scheduled committee date is Thursday, October the 12th at 3 p.m. And this is due to Intertribal being the following week when we would normally have our meeting. We have no other announcements at this time. However, I would like to thank Representative Golden for chairing the BFJ meeting last week in my absence. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Yohola Osborne. That concludes our committee reports and announcements. On to other business. Do we have any other business representatives?
Speaker,
Representative Joseph Hick.
Speaker, I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules and procedures at section 117F to pull TR 23-099, TR 23-0 or 100, NCA 23-114, and NCA 23-115 from committee to be placed on the agenda and to meet as a whole, as meet as a committee as a whole.
Representative Joseph Hicks has made a motion to suspend the rules and procedures. Is there a second?
Second.
Representative Galen Cloud seconds the motion. Okay, this requires a 2/3 vote of the National Council. Roll call vote, please.
Joseph Hicks.
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huff, oh, excuse, sorry. Charles McHenry,
yes,
Yes.
Thomasine Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouch,
yes,
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
You have 13 in favor, 0 against.
13 in favor, 0 against. We are now in a committee as a whole to address TR 23-099, TR 23-100, and NCA 23-144, and NCA 23-155. 114 and 115. All right, PR 23-099, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing certain Muskogee Creek citizens to the use of the Great Seal of the Muskogee Creek Nation while participating in the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Sponsor is Representative Joseph Hicks.
Speaker, I make a motion to pass.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion for due pass. Seconded by Representative Mark Randolph. Discussion. Do we have any discussion?
Speaker, I'll speak on this.
Yes, sir.
quick. These there's three individuals that have made the Indian National Finals out in Las Vegas, which is October 24th through 28th. One of the young ladies is 14, 15 years old. She'll be out there for barrels. There's another lady. That one's Savannah Adams that will be out there for barrels. There's a Shakayla Stafford who will be out there for breakaway roping. And the Bradley McGee, I believe he's going out there for roping also. If it ain't roping, it's bulldogging. And all they want to do is be able to wear the seal on their shirts or possibly on their saddles or wherever it's to represent the nation or being able to make it out there. That's it.
All right, thank you, Representative Hicks. Do we have any more discussions, questions, council representatives? Hearing none. Voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
aye,
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-099. It's not adopted. It's due, it passes with the due pass. Is approved. On to the next piece of legislation. TR 23-100, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the construction of a new Head Start, early Head Start facility for the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Education. Sponsor Representative William Lowe.
Speaker, I make a motion to pass.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion for due pass. Seconded by Representative Galen Cloud. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Chief Hill, are you on the line, sir? Or Kayla Harjo, would you like to speak to this matter, please?
Madam Speaker, if Chief is on the line, I'll allow for him unless he would like to defer to me.
go ahead, Kayla.
Okay, all right, Meadow, sir. Good afternoon, council. So this legislation is a part of our cost sharing agreement for our Head Start program to construct a new early Head Start facility here in Okmulgee. With the previous review, it was noted that the location of our court system and our Head Start wasn't a safe space. However, we have also been awarded a one-time funding amount to start phase 1 of this project. And so the 2 million that we're requesting is the cost share for this $20 million project for us to start the new construction of the Early Head Start program. As you all know, our Head Start program has been kind of the eye of a lot of negative feedback within our communities. And I think that this provides a great opportunity for us to showcase that our Head Start programs are here and that we're thriving and that we're growing, and we're going to continue to grow by allowing for us to now offer the Early Head Start within this construction project. So that's what this 2 million is for that cost sharing portion.
Outstanding. Thank you, Secretary Harjo. Do we have any comments, questions, council representatives? Comments or questions? Yes, sir.
What is the funding source?
Yeah, we'll get it at the NCA, Representative Randolph, if we can stand by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any other comments, questions, representatives? Representative Deere.
Yes, could you kind of explain where this is going to be? I can't tell from this map, I'm not familiar.
Yes, Secretary Harjo, can you please explain where the property will be located?
This will be, if we are leaving the complex heading north, it will be off of 75. I can't give you the exact geographical location because I'm not familiar with that area, but I know when we looked at the layout of this area, it's within a doable area. There's no flood zones within where we're trying to build. And so I know that when I spoke with Whitney last week, we were trying to get an exact physical address for you. I'm not sure if we were able to provide that, but I think for that location, it's going to be north off of Highway 75, right past the rehabilitation property is my understanding.
Airport Road. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Secretary Harjo. Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, roll call vote, please. Oh, excuse me, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-100 passes. Sorry about that, everybody. Usually say adopt. So for me, I had to remember exactly what to say on these, on the committee as a whole. Next item on the agenda, NCA 23-114, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation appropriating funds to be used for the construction of a new Head Start, Early Head Start facility to be located in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Sponsor, Representative William Lowe.
Speaker, motion to pass.
Representative Joseph Higgs makes a motion for due pass. Seconded by Representative Thomasine Yehola Osborne. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Controller, can we please get a funding source for this NCA, ma'am?
Yes. Well, the funding source will be capital improvements.
Okay, capital improvements. Thank you so much. Do we have any discussion, comments, questions? Yes, Representative Golden.
No, before there had been a problem with the food source, and we had to put monies into the food because the audit wasn't done on time. And so I'm wondering how this is going to affect, you put money in there and then if this audit thing doesn't happen, then they won't give us the 249,000. So is there any impact on that? That's what I meant.
Secretary Harjo, can you answer that, ma'am? Will there be any impact on the previous funding for the food?
No, ma'am. So the funding that you have before you, the 200, it's roughly what, 240,000, that money has already been awarded to us. We just need your permission to expend that. I think that goes to show that the communication that the controller's office has had with our with our food program, I think that shows that there's been that diligent communication to show that we are going to continue to make those improvements and meet those deadlines for this next audit. As of right now, the funding that we were provided for the food source, we are utilizing that to purchase the food with the anticipation of once everything gets cleared from that FY21 submission, we will be up and cleared and ready to go. And so for us as a program, this is showing us that the Office of Head Start truly supports what we're doing by providing this one-time funding, because that was one of the questions we asked ourselves. What is that going to look like if we only get the 250 to start phase one? Where are we at with the remainder of the project? And so we were able to get assurance through that program and through that grant that right now our food program does not affect the new construction of this new facility. In fact, our supporter and our representative, our federal rep, supports the construction of this program.
Yes, ma'am.
So the monies that, that the nation already put in for the food, is that going to be reimbursed back to the Head Start program?
No, ma'am. It's my understanding that that is still just going to cover the food cost. And then once we are able to reapply for the reimbursement of the food cost, we can then potentially reallocate that money within another budget line item, or we can continue to carry that over for maybe a potential summer food program. So we're really just anticipating on when the ACFP is going to reopen us for those reimbursements, but we will still continue to utilize those funds that you provided, as well as when we're able to get reimbursement for food items.
So that monies won't come back to the nation, it'll only come back to Head Start. That's what you're saying.
No, ma'am, the money that we're utilizing will still continue to purchase food for our current Head Start students. We have 289 Head Start students that we provide 3 meals for, well, 2 meals and a snack. And so that money is being utilized to provide meals right now. The land that the nation is providing for the construction of this is going as part of that cost sharing as well. And so that cost, or that amount for the property, is going to be put towards our cost sharing agreement as well. So the money that you've provided is going to still continue to be utilized for food, not necessarily be reimbursed back to the tribe.
I still don't understand, but go ahead.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Thank you, Representative Golden. Any other comments, questions?
Speaker Love?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to comment that, the attachment, there is a warranty deed, and it does list the property address as 5401 North Wood Drive. And secondly, on the back page, of the attachment, I was looking here, and it says the funds are restricted until a detailed line budget is received, but they list Hughes County, and then they have Okema listed, which is wrong. It should be Wetumpka. And then later in the body of it, it has Ofuskee County and it says Wetumpka. Those just got turned around. They just need to be flipped, Wetumpka and Okema.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for pointing that out. We'll take care of that. Any other comments, questions?
Would you like me to answer the back of that grant?
Yes, please.
This is Cora.
Yes, Cora.
Hi, yes, this $2 million, it's gonna be like used for an architect, and tribal construction will take over if we get this money. The $249,000 that we wrote for the one time, isn't gonna cover the whole cost of the architect. And so once we're approved here, then we'll get with tribal construction to do a detailed budget for us so that we can have that money spent by 11/30. That's why there's a restriction on it. And the reason the other centers is on there is because that's our Head Starts on the back of that grant.
Okay.
Because they just added on to our regular grant. We had a carryover and last year, and then our like our COLAs and this one-time funding, it all goes on one grant. And so that's why the centers are all listed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Cora. We appreciate that. Any other comments, questions, representatives? Hearing no more comments or questions, roll call vote, please.
Joseph Hicks.
Yes.
Randall Hicks.
Yes.
Charles McHenry. Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasini Holo Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Gavin Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker of 13 in favor, 0 against.
13 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-114 passes. Last item on the agenda, NCA 23-115, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Housing. Sponsor, Representative Joseph Hicks.
Speaker, motion to pass.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion for due pass, seconded by Representative Thomasine Yohola Osborne. Discussion. Do we have any discussion?
Speaker, is there anybody online from housing?
Yes, sir. This is Tracy with Housing.
Yes, ma'am. The floor is yours.
All right. So we were just notified on September 15th that we were being granted this renewal for our HUD VASH grant. And it is going to be providing rental assistance to approximately 35 Creek veterans through our rental program or subsidy program. It's ready to go other than getting your approval, and it will be starting out for October's rent.
You say October 10th?
For October's rent,
Oh, okay.
October, yeah.
yes, for our
Right.
citizens.
Thank you so much. Any other comments, questions? Council representatives, do you have any questions?
Speaker,
Yes, ma'am. Representative Yohola Osborne.
Ms. Settlemyer, as far as the vouchers go, are they reservation wide, or is there a certain number per county?
No, I'm sorry, it's a different entity that provides us the citizens that we provide the vouchers for. I don't believe it's based on a number per county. It's just as they apply and find the citizens to assist.
So is what it is within our reservation, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Any other comments, questions, council representatives?
Yeah, I got one.
Yes, Joseph Hicks.
Besides just being on our reservation, is this people outside of the reservation as well?
I hate to say that, but I don't know the answer to that.
Would I need to reach out to the Veterans Department to find out?
Our admissions department is the one that processes the vouchers. I can ask them and let you know.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, Representative Golden. We'll get you next, sir.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna add that may be a possibility, or it could happen, because in some of our places, we don't have places that, location that provide, structures for people with physical disabilities. Or, so that's what I'm concerned about, whether it's on the reservation or not.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I appreciate that, Ms. Osborne put that up.
Right. Thank you so much. Representative Mark Randolph, sir.
Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering, will there be outreach to the veterans, or do they come to us? How are they gonna receive these vouchers?
Yes, once again, the only involvement we have is when we receive notification that the citizen has been approved for the service. Then we get their information and make the lease with the landlord and start the process of paying their rent. The rest of the information I would have to get of how it comes to be to get to that point.
Thank you, ma'am. Chief Hill, would we be able to have VASO contact the veterans and, just let them know this program is available, sir? I'm not sure if Grover's on or not.
No, he's not on. But
Okay.
I'll have him deal with Stacy as well.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
Minogue.
This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, downtown, there's a Vaso office down there that specifically works doing the homeless veterans program. I believe it's them who they'll be contacting.
Oh, great. All right. Hello, sir. Any other comments, questions, representatives?
Speaker, this is Thomas.
Yes, ma'am.
I would just ask that when Stacy finds out the answer, that she could email you and
Yeah.
then you can disperse it to all of us. in the letter.
Certainly will.
Thank you.
Ms.
Yes, ma'am.
Settlemeyer, yes, ma'am. Did you hear that?
Yes. I did.
Okay, great. Outstanding. Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Last call. Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Joseph Hicks.
Yes.
Randall Hicks.
Yes.
Charles McHenry. Charles McHenry.
Yes.
Thomasina Halla Osborne.
Yes.
Darrell Proctor.
Yes.
Mark Randolph.
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yep.
Mary Crawford.
Yes.
Joyce Steer.
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden.
Yes.
Leonard Gauch.
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 13 in favor, 0 against.
13 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-115 passes. Do I hear a motion to rise and report?
Speaker, I make a motion to rise and report, replace TR 23-00099, TR 23-100, NCA 23-114, and NCA 23-115 on September 30th, 2023 regular session agenda in numerical order for action.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion to rise and report and place TR 23-099, TR 23-100, NCA 23-114, and NCA 23-115 on September 30th, 2023 regular session agenda in numerical order for action. Is there a second? Representative Thomasina Halla Osborne seconds the motion. Voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing no opposition, the motion passes.
Speaker,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a motion to come out of committee as a whole.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion to come out of a committee as a whole. Seconded by Representative Galen Cloud. Voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, we are out of the committee as a whole. TR 23-099, TR 23-100, NCA 23-114, and NCA 23-115 will be placed on the September 30, 2023 regular session agenda for action in numerical order. Is there any other business? Council representatives. Announcements. On to announcements. The Light Horse Commission meeting that was scheduled this afternoon has been canceled. So please make that addition to your calendars, council representatives. The meeting has been canceled. Any other announcements? Hearing no announcements, adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion to adjourn, seconded by Representative Thomasina Halla Osborne. Discussion. Is there any discussion on adjournment? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, I would like to ask Representative Mark Randolph to say our benediction, which will serve as our adjournment.
Lord, thank you for another day you've given us, Lord, watch carefully tonight. There are minds, that your hearts and goodness, lead and direct us in all that you do, Lord. Thank you for all your many blessings, all the things you've done for us, all the things you're doing, all the things you will do, Lord. Just praise your goodness, be wide in your love, Lord. Just bless us, life, body, soul, spirit, name of Jesus. I pray.
Amen. Mado Representative Randolph, we are adjourned at 12:36 PM. Mado.
Mado.